Truth or dare, truth or die, you get euthanized, I spy with my mind's eye scrutinized, I've been up for 3 nights on my last life, past life, been in space and time like this is half-life.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 6 of the hashtag Why Is This News podcast. A lot of stuff has happened, particularly with one artist all week long. It's almost going to be a dedicated podcast to this dude because he just doesn't know how to stay out of the news. But this is episode, like I said, this is episode 6 of the hashtag Why Is This News podcast. Like up the podcast. And we're going to get straight into this stuff, the fuckery. So, yesterday, I posted a reaction video to Ariana Grande's new song, 7 Rings. The song came out, I believe, on either Thursday night or Friday in the morning. I was not going to react to this. I was not planning on reacting to it. I had recorded a bunch of videos, and you guys saw in my SFA shirt, I recorded a bunch of videos that day. But the Ariana Grande video was not one of them. And I was not planning on it until this story started catching steam. So, the story is that, once again, Soulja Boy has his claims about someone did this, someone did that, someone stealing from me, it's always something with Soulja Boy. It always is. We're going to get into some of the other stuff that happened this week where it's just like, bruh, like, come on, fam, like, are you kidding me? But, Soulja Boy and some of even fans, I think the fans honestly started this rumor before even Soulja Boy started getting, on Ariana Grande. I believe the fans were the first people to actually point this out. Apparently Ariana had stolen, a flow or some, she had stolen something from Soulja Boy. This was my knowledge of it before I had even reacted to the song. I was looking on Instagram, people were saying, I didn't see what people said what the song was. I just saw people saying that Ariana Grande stole something from Soulja Boy. And I'm like, first of all, why the hell would Ariana Grande steal something from Soulja Boy of all people? It makes no sense to me at all. Now, I don't keep it with Ariana Grande's music. I just don't. I don't know. I didn't know she was starting to rap a little bit. I didn't know any of that stuff at all. I didn't know that she had started to try and, maybe broaden her horizons of her musical, of her artistry. I didn't know that. So the story starts picking up steam, and then Soulja Boy starts tweeting at Ariana and starts going after her. And the tweets, they're there. They're, like they said, on his Twitter right now. You guys can go look at his Twitter. He's been going after Ariana after everything she tweets. And the thing is, Ariana hasn't even tweeted about the situation at all. But she eventually will have to. Or she's going to talk about it in an interview. She will most definitely have to talk about this. So I said, you know what? Let's react to this and see if Soulja Boy has any more hope, or is he lying again just to get publicity and stuff like that. Because the stuff that he has been saying here lately has been absolutely ridiculous. It really, really has. There's a lot of artists backing him up on certain points, but the other points he has, I believe, are the ones that he's been more vocal about that I just don't find to be truthful at all. I just don't find them to be truthful at all. And like I said, I mean, I'll get into it later about the other video I made about Soulja Boy. I'll get into that later. But we'll stick with Ariana Grande topic because that's probably the most popular thing right now. So I reacted to the song. If you guys haven't watched that reaction, go watch it. It was my first initial reaction to it. I listened to the song, and about like 50 seconds in, I started to understand what people were on about on the internet. And so I went and checked the checked to see what song it was, and it was what song it was, what the song I thought it was, and it was indeed the fact the Pretty Boy Swag song that I was hearing that I was thinking that it was, and then it turns out once I looked after that video, that's exactly what everyone said it was. It was the Pretty Boy Swag song. That's all I started to see after I uploaded my video. I was like, okay, that's yeah. So I wasn't the only person that thought this. So the comment section for this video, and it seems like all over the internet, it seems like it's a 50-50 split, or maybe I'm just seeing a lot of Ariana Grande stands. It's either that or it just looks like it's a 50-50 on people believe that it sounds like it, and other people believe that it doesn't sound like it, and people believe that Soulja Boy is doing it just for clout, which is just part of the reason why he is doing it. He is doing it for the clout and for the attention. Let's not get that twisted at all. Soulja Boy wants all of the attention on him. He does. That's why in the video I was dreading the fact that like this story is going to get even bigger than what it already is right now. It honestly is, because Soulja Boy is not going to let up. He's not going to let up on this story. He's going to come after Ariana Grande. He was tweeting at her all day yesterday. I'm sure he's going to be tweeting at her all day today. Probably going to go on Instagram Live and go ranting about it today. Who knows? If he does, by the time I upload this podcast, I'll include that clip in here as well. But this is honestly bad timing for Ariana Grande to release this song, especially with the hiatus that Soulja Boy has been on here lately. It just keeps Soulja Boy in the news and keep people talking about him, and that's what Soulja Boy wants. He sees what Tekashi 6ix9ine did, always in the news, always being talked about, so people would eventually start to gravitate towards music. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on in the podcast, because like I said, I reacted to one of Soulja Boy's songs, and it's I didn't know Soulja Boy had stands like this. I did not know. But the other thing that I want to talk about with this Ariana Grande situation is because some new information has come out, ladies and gentlemen. Some new information has come out. Now, this did come out yesterday, but I was not aware of it, and when I reacted to it, I only found out until this morning that this was said. And I'm not 100% sure if it is 1,000% true or not. But this is what has been starting to gain a lot of luster throughout the past 24 hours. And that is this tweet that I'm displaying right here by, let me look at it myself real quick as well. It's this tweet by this artist that I guess is like a ghostwriter for Ariana Grande. Because, you know, a lot of these R&B artists these days, they do have writers, a lot of writers these days. Even Beyonce had lines written by Quavo and Offset, which is crazy to me. But let me go to my camera roll, but you guys are going to see it. It's by this artist named, I guess artist or writer named LaShawn Ellis. And, hold on one second. Let me pull this up really quick. Yeah, LaShawn Ellis. His tweet says, I just want to keep it real with y'all. I wrote Several Rings by Ariana Grande, and yes, I was inspired by Soulja Boy's Pretty Boy Swag record. Isn't it obvious? I was paying homage to the GOAT, though. Wasn't trying to steal anybody's swag. Ooh, that is not good, ladies and gentlemen. That is not good. Now, the reason why I have trepidation about this, and this is the other screenshot I'm going to show you guys, is that he was liking tweets of people saying that it was just a joke. Now, when I saw that, I was a little bit confused by that, because I'm like, why would you like tweets of someone saying that it was a joke? I was very confused by that. That's how it took me into a loop. I'm like, okay, is this dude trolling us, or is he like telling the truth? We don't know. He did say that he is going to make a YouTube video about this. We shall see if that video comes out, and if he does, I may include a clip of that as well in this video. Let me go to LaShawn Ellis's Twitter. Let me pull up my OBS real quick. I want you guys to really see live what I am talking about when I say that he is indeed saying this on Twitter, and then also the likes on Twitter. I'm not going to just whatchamacallit. So let's go to Twitter real quick, and let's pull this up for you guys. OBS will not load right now, but this is way too big of a screen. There we go. Yep, LaShawn Ellis. This person is verified on Twitter too. That's the other reason why people are like a little bit confused. So it says Ariana Grande's fan. So maybe he did make the video. Let's see. Okay, so he did make the video. Okay, so we're gonna watch this together. And this is the first time I've ever done this on a podcast. So podcast usually you have the whatchamacallit. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, you guys, so I am at the video right now. This thing only has only 1,000+ views, so I'm like low key. I feel like I'm kind of early to this because people haven't really, I guess, clicked on this video yet. But I guess he's getting a lot of hate because he tweeted this out from Ariana Grande fans. So we're going to react to this live on the podcast. Now, if you guys are just listening to it, you guys will still be able to hear the audio of him talking and stuff like that. But I am going to be listening to it, and I'll give my thoughts on it as well.
Okay, guys, we got to talk about something serious. As you know, I'm the one that wrote the 7 Ring song for Ariana Grande. I mean, there's nothing really much to say, but we sat down and we wrote it, and it was fun writing the record.
I know you guys can hear the music in the background of this video. This music, it starts to make me not take the video seriously, but we will continue.
When I heard the beat, automatically what I thought about was King Draco, Pretty Boy Swag. I mean, Soulja Boy, Pretty Boy Swag. Like, that's as soon as I heard the beat. So I started writing to it, and I just want to tell y'all that, you know, first of all, I want to shout out to Soulja Boy, and I want to shout out to Soulja Boy and let him know that, you know what I mean, we out here paying homage, you know what I mean. It wasn't meant to bite his swag or nothing like that. It wasn't meant to take anything from that man. I mean, I've been listening to Soulja Boy since I was like 10 years old. So Soulja Boy, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody. The thing about it that hurt me the most was when I tweeted about it. People, Ariana's fans, like, kind of came for me, and
I'm not. First of all, like I said, if this is all true, what he's saying, you should have expected this. Ariana fans are like, there are stands. Like I said, there are stands of artists in the world that are like really, 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 really bad. Like they're delusional fans. Like it's really, really bad. So you've got the Ariana Grande stands. They're out there. You got the Nicki Minaj stands. You've got the Beyonce stands, the Beehive. I know they're gonna attack me for saying that, but because they always do. They'll find a way to come after me. But it just seems like there's a lot of stands for certain artists. So like when you get a really big fan base like how Ariana Grande has, Ariana Grande can do no wrong, so they're always gonna defend her no matter what. Like they're in my comment section right now. So like I said, that's inevitable. So it's gonna happen. So, but let's continue.
Some of the stuff they had to say like really hurt, and you know, like you can't take back words. You can't take that back, and that's something that's gonna stick with someone forever. And you know, I think that something needs to be said about the bullies and about these super fans that, you know, when you cross that line, like, you can't go back. And sorry, like, this is just really emotional for me. And they said a lot of things that really hurt, but I just wanted to let y'all know, like, no disrespect to Ariana and her camp, no disrespect to Soulja Boy's camp. Yeah, I mean, Soulja Boy's the GOAT, and you know, you gotta pay your respect.
I don't know about the GOAT, but he did pay. I'll give Soulja Boy this credit. He did pave the way for a lot of artists that are here today. He did do that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Stu, and he should have got writing credits on the record. He should have. And Soulja Boy has the biggest comeback of 2018, and he's gonna have the biggest.
Okay, now I feel like he's starting to troll a little bit, because he's starting to agree with Soulja Boy on this 2018 comeback shit. Now I feel like this is a clout chasing move, but we'll continue watching.
2019. There's no other way to put it. I mean, he's on the rise. So shout out to Big Soulja, shout out to King Draco. Yeah, I mean, I'm just for me right now, I'm just in the middle of like recovering from like all this stuff that everybody said to me on my Twitter, and it's like, it's just like it's still going right now. Like, it's still going. People are just like saying really messed up stuff, and it's just not okay. You don't do that to somebody, whether it's online or in their face. You just don't do that, you know. You gotta pay your respect when the respect's due. So hopefully, like, her fan base will learn from this experience. A lot of people are saying it's not real. I don't really know why people would say that, because I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Soulja Boy would not retweet that if it wasn't, and if he didn't know, like, that it was actually real. Like,
Soulja Boy will retweet anything to validate his points at any cost. So that statement, I can't agree with you right there, my guy. I believe Soulja Boy will retweet anything to get validity. Oh my God, I can't say that, validity on his claims with this. Can't see the shit. Okay, that's the same Soulja. Could have changed the name. I gotta point out the possibilities where what people with stands will come in. He could have changed the name on the phone and shit like that. So I don't know.
Understands, he's not tripping about it. He just wants the world to know, and now the world knows. So, I mean, people can say what they want, people can believe what they want, but at the end of the day, like, for someone that like wrote that record, like, versus the opinion of a super fan, like, who you gonna believe? So, I mean, I want to shout out to Ariana's camp for giving me, you know, the opportunity to come and help write. I want to shout out to Soulja for giving me the inspiration, and that's it. You guys could take from this what you want. That's it. That's all there is to it. So, I mean, that's it. So,
guess you just went, oh my Lord. Of course. From an Ariana Grande fan page. Ariana is as a what you call. Wow. All the look at how many people are on his mentions. It's nothing but Ariana fan pages, bruh. It's nothing but them. I hope everybody understands the words that really do cut deep. If you guys truly are fans of something as special as Ariana Grande or even Soulja Boy, please put your happiness towards that and not your hatred towards others. Nobody deserves to feel this pain. Nobody deserves to feel like it's them against the world. To all the Ariana's fans, I'm not angry with you. I'm just disappointed. Please realize the pain you're causing when you come for people the way you do. Online bullying is never the answer. If you feel like you need to put somebody down, please just talk to somebody about it. There are professionals that can help you with your anger. Please, guys, you have to do better. LaShawn. Okay, that's that video. So, like I said, I usually don't do no podcast like this, but this is some interesting stuff right here. If like I said, the music kind of threw me off, it threw me in a loop for a little bit just because of that. But the Ariana stans are gonna come after you, bro. They're gonna have no mercy whatsoever. Like this, they're in my comment section now. I'm just like, y'all are delusional ass fans. That's how I view stans that view the artists that like they can do no wrong. Y'all are just delusional ass fans. Y'all just are. Y'all can't see. Y'all can't look behind the delusionals because you're such a fan of the artist. You just don't think they can do anything wrong or be exposed for something like that. So y'all gotta understand that like sometimes your artists can get caught in stuff. Now, you're not making a big deal about Ariana Grande having a ghostwriter. I'm not making a big deal about her using the Soulja Boy flow when technically, if he's telling the truth, he's the one who got inspired by Soulja Boy. Ariana Grande just took the artist, she liked the way it sounded, and now she's getting exposed for that. Now, Ariana Grande does need to hold some culpability for this because you got to do your research. You got to know that this is a possibility that this might happen. Excuse me. But it's just the fact that I don't know, it's just Soulja Boy it's just more and more stuff he needs, more ammo he needs to go after Ariana Grande. And if Ariana or anybody in their camp confirms that this dude did indeed, if anyone can confirm for me that this dude indeed wrote for Ariana Grande and wrote this song, if she's anywhere in the description as far as like credited sources for writing the song, then that is not good for as far as like Ariana Grande getting a pass in the situation. But it's also not good because Soulja Boy is about to go nuts. Like really, really nuts. Soulja Boy with evidence? Soulja Boy already without evidence is nuts. But Soulja Boy with evidence is probably going to be a whole nother level of craziness that's going to happen on the internet. Like I said, this video only has 1,500 views as I just watched it. It only has 1,500 views. So if this catches steam here pretty soon, here in the next, I'm sure it'll probably catch steam probably by today, because it came out like late last night when that video came out. So people probably really weren't looking for it. But like I said, I didn't even know he dropped it until I looked on his Twitter just now and I see that he has dropped the video. If it's like this, man, I don't know. It just depends, because I mean, it just depends if Soulja Boy goes to his page and posts his a picture or like a snippet of that video that he just made. I mean, I don't know. But we're gonna go on to the next Soulja Boy news, and that is the Breakfast Club interview. The Breakfast Club interview is, oh my God. It has so many memes and so many things. I've already used a couple of those memes in my videos already because it's just the memes is just hilarious from this podcast. So this is the podcast where Soulja Boy, you guys know, he went on the Breakfast Club and said that he is the biggest comeback artist. All that bullshit with him and Tyga. I spoke about it a little bit on my last podcast. But like I said, the Gucci headband is becoming a meme now. But it's also the other thing that has people going a little bit crazy, and this is something that just that just got a little bit confirmed this morning, and that is when Soulja Boy talks about the Versace song that got made years ago, where Migos eventually made it, and then Drake hopped on it afterwards, because originally it was just the Migos song, and then Drake hopped on the song after that, but Soulja Boy had actually rapped on the song and released a song to it like a year earlier than when the Versace song came out, and it blew up. Now, Soulja Boy obviously didn't do his justice because the Migos did their justice on it, and that's why it became hit, and that's what blew up the Migos initially before they really blew up in 2016. This was confirmed by Quavo this morning, saying that Soulja Boy, he confirmed that Soulja Boy did indeed record the Versace song before, and that Quavo said Soulja Boy has been speaking nothing but facts this entire time. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Oh man. So now the Drake shit, where he says he made Drake and with the We Made It feature and stuff like that, bruh. I don't know what to believe now, because it just seems like the more Soulja Boy talks, it seems like there's more artists coming out and defending him and his antics and stuff. The one thing I haven't heard people defend him on is this shit on he's the best comeback artist of 2018. I haven't heard anyone defend him on that. Tyga's even went back and showed compared the strings between each other. It's like it's like the Blueface. Yeah, you can say all you want, but the numbers don't lie. So and then we're gonna get a famous Dex thing afterward. But the one thing I also want to talk about was the reaction video to his new song, New Drip, that I made. I just want to respond to that real quickly. You stands, bruh. You stands are crazy. So if you guys haven't watched that reaction video, go watch it. You can see that the dislike to like ratio is mad. And the reason for that is because people thought I was hating because I did not like the song. I said that the dude was off beat, and he was off beat like Blueface is. People felt some type of way. Talking about this song is fire. You don't know nothing about this. You don't know nothing about that. Fam, the shit is trash, my guy. In my opinion, the shit is trash. I could not follow him on beat. There were certain points where he would start to get on beat, and then as soon as I start to like, okay, maybe get on beat, he'd go right to being on beat. And I'm like, fam, it's like you're sitting there just like confused throughout an entire song trying to figure out what the hell is he trying to do with this song. That's what state I was in right now in that reaction video. I'm like, what is he trying to do right now? Like, seriously, what is he trying to do? I don't know. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that reaction video. You guys, like I said, you guys can go watch it, and you guys can go listen to the original track as well. You guys can see reasons why I would say there were times where he would start to get on beat, and then as soon as he got on beat for a second, he would go right back to being off beat. And they were just like, I'm just sitting here like, I'm trying to nod my head to it, but I'm like, no. I'm like, I can't get no rhythm to this. There's no rhythm. There's no rhythm here. There's just not. So that's my thoughts on that. Now we get to the Instagram Live with Soulja Boy and Famous Dex. Oh my God! It's like I told you guys. It's a Soulja Boy. It's a Soulja Boy podcast today, ladies and gentlemen. It really, really is. So Soulja Boy has got into it with Famous Dex. Famous Dex, you guys don't know, he's a pretty big artist. He's had hits like "Drip from My Walk," and then he had the song last year with ASAP Rocky, "Pick It Up." Soulja Boy, I guess I don't know if it was an interview or something like that. He insisted saying that he made Famous Dex, that he was signed to who is he signed to? Let me see if it says on this article here where exactly he said. He said you was with Taylor. Well, yeah, SODMG. He was signed to SODMG apparently. I'm not sure what that record label is, but I guess it was a bunch of different artists that was on it, and then apparently he Soulja Boy is claiming that he left that label to go sign with Rich the Kid, which is Rich Forever, the label with him, Dex, and Jay Critch. Now, Rich the Kid and Famous Dex have had their own issues throughout the label stuff. That's why we haven't gotten the next Rich Forever, because they're trying to figure out their own issues with that. But they still seem cool people. It's just more business issues than like friendship issues that's going on between Rich the Kid and Famous Dex. Jay Critch just out here chilling. This album was pretty good. They released last year, by the way. It's pretty darn good. But they were on Instagram Live, and Soulja Boy and Famous Dex were both just going at it, just putting on a funny ass show for the public to see. Just going at it, going back and forth, just yelling at each other back and forth, talk about this and that. The funniest part about this Instagram Live is when Soulja Boy started squaring up with his phone. Bro, what are you? Why are you squaring up with your phone, fam? He was over here like this with your phone, like literally, like it's like this. I'm on my phone, like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? And it's like you're gonna punch Famous Dex through no damn phone, dude. He took off his jacket and everything else. I'm like, what is he doing? What is Soulja Boy doing, fam? Like, what is he doing? Bro, Famous Dex, I don't know. And then Soulja Boy put out a video after this Instagram Live showing that he was indeed paying his respects to Soulja Boy back then. Like, he had a video of him. He played a video or something like that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the full story behind it. I just know that Soulja Boy claims he was a part of that crew. I think Dex is denying all that stuff. Dex has been over there, photos of him being over at his house. So I don't know who's lying, who's telling the truth on this story. This was just hilarious comedy on the internet. Dex, I would do everything I could just to, get out of this stuff. It's starting to get ridiculous at this point with Soulja Boy. So yeah, that's gonna do with the Soulja Boy stuff. The last topic I wanted to talk about, Future's album. I did do the review yesterday. Also, I dropped that video like late yesterday, like at 11:30 or 12 o'clock. So if you guys want to see my initial reaction, my reaction to it, you guys can go look at that. The Future album, I'll just give you like guys a little bit of like my overall ideas on it. That's all I'm gonna say. So, is there one more topic I want to talk about? Nope. I think that is going to be it for this podcast. That's just Watch This Podcast, episode 6. Like I said, Soulja Boy led podcast. A bunch of his fuckery and stuff like that. I like, you hear me yawning, like I'm sick and tired of talking about it, like I really am. But he keeps finding ways to make headlines and make news. So we got to talk about it. So yeah, like I said, like the podcast up and comment what you guys think about Soulja Boy, the Ariana Grande situation, the Soulja Boy and Famous Dex going at each other on Instagram Live, and then also the Soulja Boy Breakfast Club interview where the memes and the claims that he's the biggest comeback artist of 2018, all this BS that he's on right now. You guys let me know what you guys think of all this. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.
Fresh up out of hell, I can never fail. I done seen the demons. Last week I almost died, yeah. I'm very thankful that I'm breathing. Mama tell me change my ways. Pray for me cause I really need it. But I remain the same. Cause this world broke me down to pieces. Bandana tied, this a homicide. Bow my head and do the all father. Hit a beat and I commit a murder, boy.